Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Anthony. Welcome to the video. Today we're going to be talking about how you can go ahead and start gaining 100 followers per day, and more importantly, start gaining that number consistently. So day in and day out, you keep gaining 100 after 100 after 100. Now, if you're new to the channel or you don't know who I am, once again, my name is Anthony. I run a 1 million follower network on Instagram, and I also run an Instagram marketing agency. I put out videos like this to help you guys grow, monetize, and scale your pages from zero to hero. So let's go. So the first thing is that growth on Instagram is a steady slope up. You know, nobody just kind of starts an account and immediately you can predictably say each and every single day you're gaining 100 followers. Growth on Instagram always starts off real slow, and then as it picks up faster and faster and faster, giving off this type of slope effect. Everything is exponential, so as you start to gain 50 followers a day, that will start to go into 60 to 70 to 80 to 100, and then up and up, beyond and beyond. So if you're not gaining 100 followers a day already, that's fine. All we simply have to do is go ahead and scale up. There is no way to scale anything from even 10 followers a day if you don't know what you're doing and you don't know what your numbers are. The biggest thing I hear is people say, you know, I want to start getting, 50 followers a day, 100 followers a day, 500 followers a day, yet they don't even know what they're already gaining per day, and they don't even know what they're doing to gain the followers that they do have. Or if they do, they have no idea the actual amount of followers that are coming from said strategy. You have to know your numbers. You have to know if you're doing like the Gary V $80 method, you have to know, hey, how many followers am I pulling in every single day with this method? If you're doing S4S every single day, you have to know what are the numbers you're pulling, how many followers are you getting per day with S4S. This is with any strategy that you do. Any strategy that you do, you must know how many followers you're gaining per day, or every time you use that strategy, how many followers go ahead and get to your account. If you don't know this, there's literally no way for you to go ahead and scale up. So if you're not already doing it, go ahead and, open up an Excel spreadsheet or something and start tracking your growth for the next 30 days and do the methods that you're doing and pinpoint exactly how many followers to get when you do certain things. So that's pretty easy to do if you're going ahead and you're growing your page through manual things, through $80 strategies and stuff like that. But when you're going viral, it starts to get a little bit harder, because if you're trying to grow a viral page, which I know most of you guys are, you start to fall into this thing where you can't really get predictability, right? There is no way to tell whether your post is gonna go ahead and get 100,000 impressions or whether it's gonna hit a home run and get 5 million. There's no way to really go ahead and predict that. When you're going viral, there's nothing you can really do to scale up. You simply have everything in place. You run your methods, you run things, and if a post gets 100,000 or if a post gets 5 million, there's really nothing you can do to influence that or change it further other than, adding in more DM groups or something like that. But there really is no way to scale. One way to scale is to possibly go ahead and post more, but really when you're going viral, you should just have the mindset that growth is exponential. Keep doing the right things. As your posts go viral, each time they'll start to go more and more viral. Each month you'll start to get more and more weekly impressions. You'll start to get more and more followers, because growth is always exponential and always has that slope. However, I will say that as you're growing your viral page, it typically is easier to start getting more and more posts viral and start getting that predictability, because you simply get better at selecting content. You simply know what's probably gonna work and what's not, and you pretty much just kind of get that viral eye of just kind of knowing whether or not a post will perform. This all just comes from experience. Now, even though this video is about scaling to 100K, whether you're coming from 10 a day trying to get to 100 or from 90 a day trying to get to 100, instead of looking at it as followers per the day, how many followers am I gaining per day, try to look at it as how many followers am I gaining for the month. The reason why I say to go ahead and look at it for the month is because, one day you just might simply have a bad day where you gain no followers, and then the very next day you could gain 400 or 500 off a very good post. So if you look at it day to day, you're gonna lose motivation, because there's good days and there's really bad days, and things just kind of get mixed up. Maybe social blades acting up or something like that, and you really can't get a very accurate measurement, and it's gonna be very all over the place, and you're constantly gonna be tweaking and looking at your stats. Instead, if you go ahead and you just look at it for the month and say, hey, I wanna gain 3,000 followers per month, that's roughly 100 per day. One day you might have gained 40, the next day 400, the next day 70, the next day 200, but as long as at the end of the month you're averaging 100 followers per day, it's a lot better way to look at it. And this is literally just rinse and repeat. Now, if you're gaining 100 followers a day and you want to take it to 1,000 followers a day, it's simply scaling up. What are you doing that is gaining you 100 followers per day? How much are you doing out of each of those methods? And then you simply scale those methods even further and triple down on those. Or you can choose to start something else. Maybe you start to incorporate some influencers, or maybe you start to incorporate some ads, or maybe you start to incorporate some viral content, and then you start saying, okay, how many followers followers am I pulling in from that? And then each time you either scale what's working and triple down on that, or if you've already maxed that out, then you can go ahead and just add in something else. And always knowing your numbers, that's how you're going to go ahead and scale, whether it's from 0 to 10 followers a day, 10 to 100, or 100 to 10,000. So guys, I hope you took some massive value out of this video. If you did, make sure you give it a like. Make sure you leave your comments down below. Tomorrow, I'll be announcing the winner of the free 30-minute consultation giveaway. If you want to enter, all you have to do is leave a comment on this video and I'll announce it on tomorrow's video. So make sure you have post notifications on. Again, guys, it's all about knowing your numbers and then simply scaling those numbers or going ahead and adding something different. And if you're growing through a viral page, getting that viral eye, growth is always exponential. You know, it's always good to grow fast. I'm always an advocate for growing as fast as you can, but sometimes I'd hate to say it, but you need a little bit of patience, a little bit of testing, a little bit of getting your numbers so that you can scale and so that you can grow fast, so that you can start gaining 10,000 followers per month. For those of you guys who are super serious about Instagram and want to take things to the next level, learn exactly how to grow, exactly how to monetize, I have a free training that I'll leave linked in the description. I'll go ahead and check that out if you're really trying to get serious about this and make Instagram your full-time business. With all that said, guys, keep grinding, keep hustling, and I'll see you all on the next video.